Hello and welcome to episode 90 of our Midlands map. Yes, the big 9-0. We are approaching triple digits rather quickly. Today we're sat at Northampton. Not guessed the station just yet, but I do plan on returning it towards the end of the series as we put in some more stations and detail up a little bit. This is a request by Menacing Cake. Can't help but chuckle at that name. And Gamer514. So there you go, guys. We have made it to Northampton. It is super quiet. However, we'll take a look around here. You may also notice catenary. Yes, this is a branch of the West Coast Main Line, and I have been slowly but surely electrifying it. We'll take a look very shortly. Today we're going to be over on the Midland Main Line. And we'll be extending it south, yes, and to the east. Super quiet. There's not many trains that come past here. I would say that's fairly accurate to real life too. But yes, I do like Northampton. I'm surprised our freight trains didn't show up. We'll sit here, see if we can see anything. This was part of our cab ride. Goodness me, it is super quiet out here, isn't it? Absolutely. There's some Class 37s that come through here. It's a shame they're not here. Hello? Trains? Anywhere? I like that people are driving around the little roundabout. Oh, you guys are awesome. That's brilliant. Are they maybe dropping people off at the station? That's what they're doing. I kind of like that they built up houses down here too. That's lovely. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Well, a little disappointing on the train front. It cannot be helped. Let's head up this way. We might see one on the way down here. We can bring up the UI. What year is it? It is 1968. We're heading into the 70s. For those that may have missed it, we do like this. You see it's electrified now. It didn't go too bad. They're a little close together. You'll see that. These the spacing's always just a touch too tight, in my opinion. It makes it seem very, very almost like a box around the track rather than catenary. You can adjust that. I might do it for us and space them out a little bit. A little more anyway, not too much. Oh, here comes a train. A steam train on our electrified track. That's fine. We don't mind that. It happens. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the Duchess, right? I bet I've got it wrong. Coronation. Of course it is. Pretend I never said anything. Come on, where's the Duchess? Or did we change? We might have actually changed it. There goes the... what are you? Oh, the Mallard. Why did... Well, it's the A4. It is the Mallard, though. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, I love the sound of the carriages. Beautiful. Oh, I hear a diesel. There he goes. Chugging away. Go on, sir. These trains will get up to speed now. What are you waiting for? Oh, we're probably short on a few signals down here. Yes, because he was waiting on him. We've got another train coming through. Goodness me. That's pretty cool. We should have sat here. There you go. We're going to be upgrading some of these to electric trains soon. Where's our 37? Yeah, you had to wait quite a way back, didn't you? That's not on. You probably caught up with him now. This is going to look rather nice once it's fully detailed. Just saying. I'm going to enjoy a bit of West Coast Main Line action. It's very busy already. This is the sort of... Who are you? Oh yeah, you're going to be waiting behind these guys too. We need a little better blocking so that they're more chasing yellows down here. However... The reason they are spaced out so much at the moment is because they're all semaphores. And I knew the the inevitable task of upgrading these to LEDs would happen. What sort of speed do you get up to now? Your current... Oh, this... Of course, this bit of track isn't upgraded. Right, we could do that now. That bit is. All I was going around doing is upgrading this with currently 125 mile an hour track and putting on the catenary at the same time. There we go, these here, and then you just upgrade them with catenary, and then... Oh, yes, they're all going to do that, aren't they? Let's close that. There you go. I did the some of the more awkward bits, which are stations. Yeah, that wasn't good. I had all sorts of issues. It took me far longer than I wanted it to, but anyhow. I did them. Some of them were quite tricky. Coventry caused some problems, that's for sure. We saw the problems together that Rugby got, but that's already done. We'll scoot up here to Coventry. Coventry was a bit of a pain. And the reason was, this was a strange one, this bridge prevented me from upgrading. Yes. There goes the Class 37. You're on the way to Northampton, aren't you? Yeah, there he is. There's not many on the line. We'll probably have some other services running as well. We've got the speed boards in. Also, Mad Hatter. Right, yes. I want to show you guys this. Some of these stations down here were awkward to do as well. That was a real pain in the West Coast main lines, I can tell you. Some of these smaller ones are okay. Fortunately, we've already done New Street. It's going to remain slow tracking there, but we have done it. Hello, New Street. But we need to go over to the metro. Where's the metro? There, down here. We might need to upgrade them. No, he's done it all. It just did it. There we go. Our doors are on the right side, so thank you. I think he's just flipped it, looking at the the background, the wrong way round. However, it matters not, because it looks cool. Look. my wording is back to front. So it's just flipped, but it is on the right side now. Just ignore any writing on it. I'm hoping the rest of our trams are double-sided with doors, because that could get a bit crazy later on. I added a few yeah, Mad Hatter again has done a little work on pipe works. His comment to me was, I didn't realise anybody would need pipes that big. Me either. Me either. So if we come down to here, there you go. We've got some massive... Look at the plane taking off. That's awesome. We've got some massive pipes. Don't look too closely and don't look too far away because they vanish sometimes. I think it's when you zoomed right out. There they go. Yeah, that's the LOD issue. But yeah, I put them in a few more buildings. They're at least... For cab rides, that'll give us the essence, right? We don't mind that. Now then, smoke. In the comments, everybody's like, it's steam, Grand. These are cooling towers. Correct. I did drop my reasoning in on Discord, but I should have explained myself when I was doing this, because what it looked like is like, what looks like smoke? No, that's not what I was aiming for. I was trying to aim for something that wasn't as white. I put a white one in here. Doesn't look too bad. I still feel it's way too white and might get lost in the background. However, fortunately, the guy who made this mod has made it quite easy to change them. So we're going to change them, and then I'm going to put it to you guys to vote on what colour we should have. Or, I mean, the other option is, right, mixed. The reason I went for grey was because of reflections and shadows cast on them from the sun. So, like, they're not pure white all the time. A lot of the time they're kind of a grey colour. If you search for Ratcliffe Power Station, there's a bunch of I don't want to put them on the video because they're probably copyright, and I don't want to get into trouble for that. But anyway, if you do a Google search for them, and then take a look at some of the pictures, you'll see they look a bit grey. It's kind of between here, this grey, and that white. It is steam technically, so it should be white, but well, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's just a bit super bright in places, and you can't really see it. Well, I mean, okay, right, so that's mixed. We could have them mixed this way, but anyway, we'll figure that out. I'll upgrade them all to white, and then towards the end of the episode we'll take a look at them and see, once they've poofed out a bit, technical term, we'll see how they look. I mean, they do look good. White, I guess. It kind of vanishes into the background. It is more like what it should be. It is steam after all. I don't know whether this should be steam. I don't know actually whether you can upgrade this one. No, you just that's smoke. Well, actually, that's kind of the grey I was looking for. That's in between, isn't it? That's sort of in between that white, the super white. Goodness me, that's bright. Except here. So it is reflecting by the looks of things, bizarrely. In, yeah, but very much so reflecting. Oh, there's a plane up there. But yes. So there you go. It was an artistic reason is why I chose the grey. And I kind of wanted a midway between the white and the grey. It's my own fault for not explaining it, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright guys, we're going to be heading to a little way past Leicester. We've got to change this train as well that's running on here. I've took some time to research the line. There's a bridge we did in the last episode. Looking wonderful. Oh, look at that. That's great. There you go. The express passing the little commuter train. Oh, that's wonderful. That's brilliant. Well, that was worth seeing. Oh, look, you can see the power station in the background. The white does look kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that does look nice from here. Ooh, that's up to you though, guys. There should be a vote up at a poll at some point. We'll leave it up for a couple of weeks. In case, because not everybody gets to watch the episodes as they're done. So, we'll leave it up until a week today. Yeah, a week today, and then we'll have the announcement a week Sunday. There we go. So for episode 90 is something. Oh, good math, sir. Good math. Yes, what do I want to do? It's kind of smooth today, bizarrely. We want to head down here. I know it's a bit weird because we're heading towards Derby and diving into Nottingham. However, I want to extend the Midland Main Line all the way to... We're heading to Market Harborough. We're going to plough a little bit through Kibworth Harcourt there. And then switch round and plough straight into Market Harborough about where town centre is at the moment. Which will give us a nice run up to Leicester and mean we don't have to turn our trains around, our express trains at Leicester, which is what I'm sort of looking forward to. This doesn't get electrified. We might upgrade the tracks later on. What I do like about this is it's going to give our express services, our trains coming from St Pancras, which I have to... let's do that, shall we? While I remember. Yeah, this is not how you spell St Pancras. It's definitely an A. So we'll change that, shall we? There we go. There we go. There we go. Not St Pancras, whatever that word was, is not the station in London. Okay, guys, we're off. We're off. We're off to Market Harborough. Is this inner cutting? Because that's where we're at the moment. I do not think so. Catenary, no. Not for the Midland Main Line. Are they ever going to electrify it? I don't know. We'll go with 125 miles per hour track though, and we'll keep it high speed from this point forward and save some upgrading. If we go steady, I don't think there's any junctions here, and we keep it at 125. It does seem to... There we go. Yeah. That will about do me. There's some bridges over the top, but they look like they've got a slight hump to them to get over, so we can do that. I wanted to leave Kibworth Harcourt some houses this side, as we're going to be hopefully letting them grow on either side. Now that we've come in here, we can start heading off. We're going to keep this straight because it is slightly raised. After this point, roads go underneath the track. At this point, they go across the top. So we're going to be dancing around the track with our roads. We kind of gradually head towards Market Harborough, and at the last second, there's a little hook, and we wiggle our way into the town centre. So I'd like to get that roughly how it is. I don't know whether we're going to keep raised like this. It was pointed out to me this is what we need to do for this area up here. We're going to quickly go up here. Back to our steamy station. Oh, we can play it. Back to our steamy station over there. Yeah, this is supposed to be slightly raised up. There is a tunnel or a bridge, a rail bridge either side, I believe. I don't know whether we can do that. We might be able to get some height up here. So I'll probably work on that. As long as we can level out for this junction, we should be good. Yeah, we might be able to do that. We might be able to do that. I thought I'd just mention that. We're supposed to be kind of like we are doing now up here. That's about the perfect height, really. Okay. Let's head to Market. I'm not trying to avoid Market Harborough. I promise. Do we want to start heading down now? I mean, we don't want to be 6 million miles up in the air by the time we get to Market Harborough. Yeah, we're just... It's not a giant viaduct all the way to Market Harborough. I feel like the station itself is maybe slightly raised up. However, there's some bridges over. So yeah, we're going to gradually shift down. We might be able to shift page up slightly. There we go. And just come down gradually so it's not too obvious what we're doing. There we go. And then we need to start thinking about... Right, now we can level out. Is that too bad? I like it. It does the little wiggles. It's not perfectly straight down there. Second bit of track should be quite simple. How's that looking, guys? Are we ready to scoot into Market Harborough soon? I think so. I guess what we could do, really, is put in this station at Market Harborough at the height we want it. So we're going to have to pause that. It's busy here. It's super busy. You still got cobbled streets there. Not anymore. Well, that's a shame. Oh, there's just no remorse, is there? I just plow into their town centre, remove all their lovely history. Get rid of this. There we go. If we have it about here, we should be good. It's got a little curve on it. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm happy with it so far. Let's build us a station, shall we? Let's build us a station. We're going to use one of these ultimate stations because it's got an interesting wiggle on it. So that's our starting place. First off, let's remove the extra access points because we don't need all of those on. It just slows it all down. Brilliant. The entrance is going to be closest to us on the camera here. So that would be... Is it A? Nope. Of course it isn't. Every time. You had a 50-50 chance and messed it up. We're not going to put a station building on. So we need C down here, don't we? Surface. I'm going to put it both sides. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it on the... Oh, I got that one right. 50-50 win. I'm going to put one there. You know, I just turned all those off. I'm now going to put some back on. And the other one on the right up there. Which will be to the car park. Now then. This isn't going to be how it looks. towards the end. It's an okay length station, probably about 200 meters. The reason I've chosen this one that's got this wiggle progressive counter curvature is because it's sort of what it does. It's sort of what it does. We should be able to recreate it quite nicely. So I don't know which one of these is which. We'll find out. There's a curve. I don't know which one you're curving there. One's quite aggressive and one isn't. Okay. I think we've got it, guys. Yes. Yeah, there we go. We need it quite long. It's not a short station. It's about 210. So if we go with 200, that's better. Probably give that a bit more curve there. There we go. I like it. I like it. There's no roof on it at all. We could change the ratio. However, I feel like it's okay that way. And unless, I don't know. Let's try 2. Maybe. Maybe. That is a little more like it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Width of the platforms will make a bit chubbier, I think. There we go. And we're going to get rid of the roof. There's no roof on it. But this is the bit we need to do, which is adjust the length of one of the platforms. This one on the east side is much shorter. Well, I not too much short, about 140 meters. So where is that? Shortest platform. Here we go. If we say 75%, well, then we got to make the offset uniform, linear. I don't know how we can get it shifted down the other side. Quartic, Gaussian. I'm just going to click everything until we get it right. No, none of that is good. Okay, that isn't quite doing what I want it to do. I don't think it matters for us, but it's not quite right. I was hoping the tracks would stay with the platform. If we do right, oh, that just switches that around. It's definitely left. Yeah, why won't the tracks stay with it? I don't know, guys. Oh, you're not quite right, are you? You're not quite right. Platform. All right. Once the tracks are in, I think we'll be okay. We're going to page up with this because I want to make the bridge the other side. There's a road going underneath it on the south side of the station. So if we page that up, and the parking area does raise up from the bridge. So if we get that in, that will make it easier for us to go under, you see. Market Harbour's in, we're done. And that is today's episode. Oh, do you know what you forgot to do, you muppet? Goodness me, I kept saying, let's do it high-speed track, and then you don't. Right then. Let's head off this way. Oh, we could have a problem. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Nice and gentle. Get in. Beautiful. Now we need to wiggle around here a touch. It kind of snakes around up to there. I'll take it. I don't mind it bit. Well, I do actually mind that. Oh, no. No, we'll take a slowdown towards Market Harborough. We don't mind that. We don't mind that. We want this to be nice and straight because that will make bridge building quite a bit easier. Okay. Okay. Happy days. We're all in. I don't know what we're doing with this yet. Probably slowly heading down. We might as well keep it raised first and go like that. Love it. Official episode, guys. We got it in without too much hassle. There we go. I'm a little surprised that's in. And we can think about extending that service down here. Are we happy with that? Is that it's pretty much the shape. There's the station building. We're going to use the cool little station building asset thing that we've got. If I can find it, Station Master, because it's kind of got a, probably not that. I don't think there's any stations that look like that in the UK. I could be wrong. Not that either. It'll be that. Oh, freight. They're cool. Probably be that. Size 2. Well, I don't like the bell tower though, but it is the closest we've got, and that's how the station entrance is. It's somewhere over here. It's a little bizarre, but we'll we'll work on that. We'll raise this section up. We'll have the bridge going underneath. Do we want to head any further? Probably not. For now, I think what we should do is have a crossover here if we can. Well, that might not work. There will do. There will do. We've got to remove the one near Beeston, is it? We've got one temporary one that I've left in by mistook. Right. Let's get signals on. One way, sir. One way. Like so. We'll throw another couple of blocking signals up here. We could do blocking signals. I'm not going to do them all. It's not the most interesting thing to watch. Unless it's a live stream, and then it's quite relaxing. But for video purposes, we need to get stuff done, don't we? Yes, we do. Right then. That's going to be two-way. Otherwise, it could all go a bit wrong. We're going to have our train pull up into here and reverse out. It's probably a bit shorter than this. But given how it's doing the track, I'll say this is okay. For now. I'm going to hook this up before I do the car parky thing, which is going to go up that way. There we go. That'll do for now. Because what I want to do is straight away, I know, we've only just got going, is this one. Right. Now, I've been looking at the services. They're a bit all over the place. There is the 222s, class 222s. They do a run on here and are a little shorter than the HSTs. But I thought the 222s did one sort of service, and then the HSTs did the express service where they don't stop at all the stations. However, it's not quite like that. There's many variations. If you're wondering, and you're new to the series, the way I pick the timetables is between 9 and 5. So like the off-peak ones, they're the most common. So, shall we add Market Harborough to this service? I almost feel like we could stop at Loughborough on this one. We're going to have this as the... Ooh, because HSDs do run... HSDs? That's not a train. HSTs do run this one. This stopping service, but I'm going to imagine it's a slightly shorter train. I'm happy with it, but then we need to... Oh no, I know how we can do it, guys. I know how we can tell the difference easily between the ones we're doing as the HST, which will be not this one. So we're gonna drop a carriage off this one. Vehicles replacement. We'll rebuild it. We can rebuild. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild it. We want diesels. Get down to our cool one. Add that. How many carriages do we have on at the moment? Overview. 7. We're gonna have 6 on. We're gonna need wagons passenger. BSOs. I decided against BSOs because we've got top and tail braking. However, it might be cool to put one in the middle as though it's like the dining car-y thing. So we'll go 1. What are you doing? Replacements. There we go. 2, 3, then the BSO, and then we can fit 2 more on, and then back to the loco. I'll put on a... Where are you? 37. There we go. Slightly shorter. Replace now. That's going to be our 222 representation. Probably still too long. That's what we're having. But let me know in the comments below if that's a little too long, and we'll shrink it down even further. What I'm thinking for the HST version is using the BR Blue Class 47, or I know it's a bit early. We could have Intercity. That might be kind of cool. I kind of like that idea. Kind of do. Except BR Blue works because it's East Midlands trains. These do, don't they? I know they're southern. But it's really tempting. Anywho, sir, you've done it. Now let's go to Loughborough. Given that this one is not the express service, which doesn't stop at hardly anything, we are going to add Beeston back to its orders down here. Not its orders. It's I've been playing another game too much there. Yes. Railway Empire. Let's add some, or not at Railway. Machinke has orders. There we go. East Midland. What are you doing, sir? You've completely forgotten. Yes. After that, Beeston. So after that signal, you're gonna stop here again. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. And after East Midlands Parkway, where's Kegworth signal? You want to be after the signal, right? Yeah. So after that one, we're stopping back at Beeston again. There we go. And since we're here... Oh, don't close that just yet. Since we're here, let's get rid of this because it doesn't exist. Which means that signal is pointless. Perfect. Better. We'll go back down here and we'll add in our new station, which is going to be super cool. Right then. So we want to be after Leicester. We're coming out here. We'll try and get the right platform for Leicester as well. And then you're going back to Leicester. There we go. I think that is the right platforms. So congratulations, you. I'm pretty sure it is 2 and 3. This would be 2 and 3, right? Fairly confident it is. I could be wrong. In fact, I'm going to double check because let's try and get it right first time. For what I noted down anyway. Oh, have I closed my notes? It is indeed Leicester 2 and 3. There we go. Got it figured. We're in. Now, our train is going to do a bit more. We'll play it now. Away he goes. I don't know what he's doing now. Where are you going? You are off to Loughborough. Okay, okay. We should get in. Let's have a look here. Does that look about right to you? I'm going to say that's okay. It's probably missing a bit more of a wiggle here. But I like it. I like it. There's a lovely massive gantry here. With signals all over it. We're in there. What else I want to do is from Syston is head up to Melton Mowbray. This has a little bridge here. We'll make that as well. The reason we're doing this, working on this rather than back up here to Nottingham and Derby, is because if you follow this around, we're going to be heading through Melton Mowbray and down to Oakham, which we're connecting back to the East Coast Main Line series, where we did Oakham. We had Oakham in. We had Corby in, wherever Corby is. Let's look north. There we go. We had Stamford in. Where's Corby? Aren't you north of Oakham, sir? I cannot remember. Which is great, because this is my local area. Well, there's Corby Glen. Have I called it Corby Glen instead of Corby? No, there's Corby. I didn't know there was a Corby. Yep. Well, you learn something new. Right, so Corby's here. Yes, and that splits to Kettering. Where we're heading is Kettering. And then all the way down to Bedford. That's Kempston. And then we head off this way, and it gives us a giant loop, you see, where we'll be all connected. And that means we can finalize some scenery stuff, similar to how I'm doing here with the roads. These are roughly where the roads are. Not 100%, but close enough. Is this the M1? This might be the M1 that's heading up that way. Maybe. Could be wrong. We've got some more of the M1 just there. Anyway, you're waffling, sir. What are we doing? Yeah, we want to add the other service now that we've got a bit more of a run. Because we've only got 2 trains on here, don't we? I believe. Vehicles. Yeah, we only have 2 on. They're going to be replaced and slightly shorter. And to make up for that, we are going to... I know it's Trainsville straight away. Do like that. We're going to add a couple more trains to this line, except they're going to be the express version, which don't do much. You'll be pleased to know. So they get some nice speed up. They do stop at East Midlands Parkway, but then they skip everything else straight to Leicester and then to Melton Mowbray. No, that's the other way. to Market Harborough, and then all the way through to St Pancras. So diesels, let's get on. What do we want to put on us? Let's have some more BR blues on, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. We'll put a BR blue on, class 47 this time, not 37, and we're going to have the same sort of setup but a little bit longer, or quite a bit longer. We'll go with some TSOs. I really do want to put these Network Southeast ones on. I really do, because they're so close. They're so close. It's a shame we don't have the regional railways ones in these. This we're going to put on soon, by the way. The Mark IIs. They're going on with the electric train. The Class 86, I think it is. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. BSO. 1, 2, 3. Are you putting them on? No. 1, 2. Oh dear, I've lost count. There we go. I think that's it. 3, 3. Yes, that should be 7 now. And then they're a little bit longer, not too much longer, but with the class 47 on the back as well. Get on there. There we go. 178 meters long. Are we happy with that? I certainly am. We're going to buy you. Actually duplicate you. Clone. Right, we need to give that a line first, sir, because that ain't going to work, is it? Let's add a new line for our 2 new trains, again with the East Midlands colours. This is going to be the Express, so we might utilise different platforms on here. You're going straight all the way to East Midlands Parkway. You're going to skip Loughborough, then you're going to Leicester, and again you'll be going to Market Harborough, and then all the way back to Leicester and East Midlands Parkway. We can't miss it now, can we? Goodness me. And then East Midlands Parkway, and then back to Nottingham. Right, now we're going to need to sort out what you're doing. They're actually stopping on these platforms, technically. So why not change it? We'll use, I'm going to say 6, 5. We'll put them on 5, and we'll figure out a way. Ooh, really? You can't go on 5? Have I not got the... oh, yes, because we don't do the proper thing here. It come and bit me, didn't it? Already made a mess there. Well, you're going to have to use them. Oh, dear. You're going to have to use the middle ones then. Oh, I know what's going on. We've got the local service stopping there. Okay, yes. Use 4 for now. Surely that will give us what we need. Maybe. Are you struggling a bit? You probably are. Yeah, we're going to keep you on this side. We're going to keep you on that side. After Nottingham, go that way. And then coming back, you'll need to go this way. Now you've stopped crying. Brilliant. Okay. Well, not brilliant. Everything's in the wrong place. But it's working. Okay, these don't need to be one way either, do they? I mean, they don't need to be 2-way. They need to be 1-way. That's the opposite. Okay, well, should we type this in? And should we get it right? London, let's get it right first time. London, St Pancras. There we go. To Nottingham. Express. East Midlands trains. Perfect. Okay, I knew you'd do that wrong because you got the wrong stations here. You are going to be going on 2, and then you're going to be going on 4. No, you're not. 1. Yeah, I got that the wrong way round, didn't I? Perfect. And then you should... Yeah, there we go. You go around that way, and you'll go straight through here. I don't know how this is going to work, considering there's no way for those trains to pass at all. I don't know how it works in real life. They're probably spaced out. And this is not what you should be doing down here. Did I miss a Leicester? No, you're stopping at Leicester on the same station twice. You want to be 3. There we go. What I might do is have our other train park up here. just in case they need to pass, because they're going to need to pass at some point. So our stopping service might need to pull up into there. Oh, yeah, that's intriguing. I guess they're just spaced out in real life, rather than doing all the passing and stuff. Right, so after East Midlands Parkway, you're going to have to go by that signal. Perfecto. Do not do all this wiggling around. You need to go via that signal after Leicester. Have you figured yourself out? Yes, you have. You're looking much better now. What are you doing at the junction past Leicester? Hopefully nothing crazy. You're looking good. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, we've got it, guys. The express is it. It doesn't look very express at the moment. It's almost doing the same. However, I had a thought. Once it passes Market Harborough and goes to Kettering, I believe that is a passing point for us. Got it. We're good. We're good. Right, set line all. We can't see our line, can we? Set line all. This is the express. We're going to go and take a look at these coming out. Wherever we are, we're over here. There we go, guys. We now have some Class 47s running on the Midland Main Line as well. It's going to get busier and busier. You can also hear the Class 101s in the background. I do love it. It's amazing. This guy should get up to speed, shouldn't he? Yes, he should. There he goes. Heading out. Ooh, laggy. Oh, look at the power station. So happy we put that in. I can hear the 47, the 37. Yeah, there he comes. He might have to wait for him coming out. He is, which kind of works for us. That kind of works for us, doesn't it? Definitely. Ooh, is it because we don't actually have an entry signal, do we, from the depot? Hold everything. Yeah, we want a mainline entry signal that's two-way. Just about there. That should hopefully free him up. He'll... Oh, I might have made a mistake. A mistake. What word was that? No, he's off. He's off. Thanks to this signal, I would imagine. What is that plane up there? That is our new Boeing, yeah, Boeing 737s. I love those. Alright, he should, this has kind of worked for us because he should pull away from them. There's only two of each, but yeah, two of each. So he should pull away from our 37 because he's not going to stop at nearly as many stations. We are going to have a little bit of a problem, although they might be able to change over. What do we got here? Who's stopping where? Terminals. Okay, they can also change over here. We currently have 3 and 4, which works for us. Given our situation, it should be over here. We are missing bay platforms and stuff as well. We're just going to have to kind of make it up. Wow, it's got a bit busy. That bridge looks better, doesn't it? Our tram bridge. We're going to have some trams on there. I mean, I don't want to put a tram up there because we'd have to put crossovers and stuff, but I was very tempted for a second. So everybody is taking this train straight away. I am super surprised about that. I am super surprised. You go, people. Look at you all on board. That's amazing. Our little commuter train gets some real good use. Okay then. Should we end it there? Or, at the risk of this taking an eternity, should we go to Melton Mowbray? Melton Mowbray is not actually a very big station at all. It's fairly straightforward. But I'd have to get the wiggle right. Let's give this a shot. And then we've got another station in, haven't we? Melton Mowbray is about an 80-metre station. So pretty much like these. What are these again? These are 80, aren't they? 60. So we'll make this an 80. So a little bit bigger. And we want track there. We'll be heading up. We just passed there. We're going to head up just south of, I don't know, Asfordby? Yes. No idea. There's some interesting curvatures in the track, so we'll do that. I don't know whether this one's quite as quick as the others. So we're going to snake around a little bit. If we can keep it 125 at least, I don't mind. We'll go that way. I mean, I don't know how fast it is around here. But we are going to scoot down now. Go straight there. It is more of a cutting than it is raised up. At least we'll have some more track on this section. And then we'll have to figure out what services run through here. I believe some cross countries do. We're still not into 1969 just yet. So we're going to be heading this way. I'm going to keep it slightly in a cutting. I like that idea. Now, where is Melton Mowbray? We want to be heading back up to Melton Mowbray now. There is going to be a junction here. Rail junction. Scooting off that way. I don't know where it goes just yet. Right, we are going to have to plough through Melton Mowbray just a little bit. Or a lot of bit, I should say. Yeah, an awful lot of it. Do I want to get rid of that? We might have to get rid of that. This section has to go anyway because it's a terrible old road. Chew in like that. Hopefully they don't actually pause it. I don't want them building back just yet. We need to curve around this way. I'm going to keep it in a slight cut-in. A slight cut-in, and by that I mean an absolute massive ditch. I'm pretty sure the roads go across the top. I am correct. There is a bridge either side going over the top, so that's fantastic. We're going to have the station in, well, about where we were. It needs to level out a touch. That's just the same, sir. You've just literally done the same thing. What was the point in that? Right. Like so. There we go. We've got some sidings and stuff down here. So we'll put those in to remember. And then we've got the junction going that way. So we'll remember that's there. That's to remind myself because I tend to forget. Okay. Oh, that's a mess. Don't want all that. Do you know what I've not done? Let's save it. Alright guys, let's get in our station. We are gonna... It does have a station building. Kind of a big one too. It doesn't have all that gubbins going on though. It's pretty straightforward and it's only one side as well. So none. And... no, we're going to take off all of those. We'll put it medium center. And we're going to have it 80 meters. Little baby station. You're so amazing. Now we're going to knock the platform width back, that's for sure. Probably back to normal. We're going to get rid of all the... Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? Change the height to get it more like the UK. We'll go back and do that. High speed, don't forget about that. And then we need to reset all of this. No offset. 100% on that. There we go, guys. We're in. Beautiful. That should do us, I believe. That should do us. Absolutely. And then we continue off that way. We'll be able to get our bridges over there quite easily without having to raise them up too much. We can do a little bit of scenery work there. We're going to connect them up fairly quickly for now. Just like that. And we're in. We've got Melton Mowbray in as well. There are crossovers here, but for our purposes, we're just going to shove one in really quickly. And we're going to signal up one way. Absolutely not. That would be silly. We'll just signal up like that. We've got more going on, but we're not going to do that today. I don't know what services we're putting on here, so we're probably best to leave it, but it is nice to have this in. So I'm going to be researching what services we can add that go to Melton Mowbray for Sunday. We've now got... We can play it now. That should be fine. We'll let them build back up. Train, excuse me? Oh. Yeah, you're kind of still... Neither of them are going to... Right. We can fix this, guys. We can fix this. Delete that back. We're going to have to move this signal. And that one. This is how we fix this. We're going to have the signal there. And then we'll have the crossover. Because there isn't one here, as far as I know. This is just temporary while we... You're sort of in the... There, no, that's fine. There we go. That's one way. There we go. Can you figure it out now, sir? Yes, you can. Our trains are not really going to stop on there the best, are they? Perhaps we don't have them stop one way. Our express line. That'll be a shame. We might need to lengthen that. Really? Who are you? And where are you? Look at the state of him. He's a little rust bucket. Yeah, we could put our new trucks on here. We haven't been over here forever, have we? Can anybody guess where we are? Oh, it says it right there, you Burke. That's the worst competition in the world. Literally has the answer on the screen. Yeah, we're in Coventry. Oh, dear. Okay. Let's, shall we upgrade these then? Because they're all a bit old. Let's get some of the newer ones on, because we've got lots of those. What are you carrying? You are machines. Let's get you a nice freight. Because we've got all these. We've got the Vikings. Don't we? Yes. The Volvo Viking. Mind you, they're not really in a city, are they? I kind of feel like the LV66. No, we'll put them in. We'll put them in. Put them in. Yeah, because we've got these ones. These nice box trucks here. What have we got at the moment? Flatbeds. Really? It would kind of be box trucks, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I am not sure now. A flatbed does look kind of cool because it shows all the stuff on the back. Or we can do it, guys. We can have flatbed. We'll keep it what it is. We'll put some machines on. And then we'll go find somewhere to sit. Okay, we'll place now. Let's go and see if we can see the... Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Good timing, sir. Oh, yes. There we go. They're not carrying much, are they? You're going to complain about being too old soon, aren't you? Did that just make a bus sound? I mean, maybe. You sound like a bus when you pull up at the bus stop. It's great. Let's get in... Do you know what? Let's get on board. Not looked at the road very often, have I? It does look the business. That stadium is absolutely ginormous. Realistic? Possibly. Oh, it's starting to get built up here, isn't it? Look at all the cars. Is that a bib? Absolutely not. Probably a car. Well, away he goes. Where do we want to do our end? Do we want to do a cab ride? I mean, we haven't had a cab ride for a proper cab ride at the end, have we? Oh, yes, we have. What about a train zap? Because these trains are going to be hurtling through here a bit now, aren't they? Let's see. I mean, we always sit a rugby, though, don't we? But now we've got them at full speed. What speed are you running at? 73. Well, it's not really full speed. Why are you only running at 73? Oh, because we're not finished. No, you have. You've upgraded it. I wonder if there's another slowdown here. Let's have a look at the speeds. No, that looks like it's okay. 100. 100. You should be up to 100 round here. So no, there you go. Oh, that's a shame. It's a little bit tight there. Well, you see, the issue we have here is you can't just quickly nip that over, can you? It's fine, guys. It's fine. Anyway, that has been episode 90. And we'll do that on Sunday. As much as I want to do it now. Shall we finish where we started? If there's some there's no trains. There's no trains. Ooh, I know where we can look, guys. Oh, I think I did some building work. Oh, it's when I upgraded the track, it got rid of my bushes. Quickly put the bushes in and we'll end it. Can't have them like that, can we? That's silly. It's not how it looks. You got rid of my trees, my bushes, everything. Don't do that. Right. We're good. We've rebushified. And now we're going to be putting in a few trees. What I was thinking is we could sit down. Oh, where's a good place to do this? Over here. Oh, look at you. You've done it again just here. Don't get rid of my bushes. Game. Okay, repaired the bushes a little bit. Oh, and here as well. Look at you. Ruining everything. We'll get them back in and then we'll sit. Ooh, no, because you can't see anything there. What about up on this bridge? Can we just get the angle about right without it looking silly? There we go. There. Do not move. Let's not have the bush tool active. That has been episode 90. We'll try that again now that there's some bushes up. We'll get to see. This is. Oh dear, I don't remember the place. We'll never end. We'll never end, guys. Road cutting. Road cutting. Look at that though, we're back. Yeah, we're sat at road cutting. On Sunday, what we're going to do, I'm going to research what services go via Melton Mowbray. And we'll add some more of that in. We'll also, I think, extend down to Kettering, because that will help us out a little bit. And when we can have our trains turn around there as well. Kettering's going to be a big one. I'll also keep an eye on the voting for what colour steam, or how we want our steam up there. And yeah, that's what we've got planned. It's almost tempting to head up to a bit further towards Derby as well, so I might do that. This looks nice here. I love the trains coming through. Nice and smooth as well. Where's it judders? Just ignore that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We've got two new stations in, one being serviced straight away by another new service, and the other one, we'll get one on Sunday. So until then, take care.